morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to NDBB's Monday Night America. So I'm going to ask you to bear with me. I may have some stuff here because I'm getting feedback now. We are having issues. You know who I am. I'm Palpatine. I want to welcome, for his second appearance ever on NDB, Sith Marin. How are you?
Doing fantastic. How is everybody out there?
You're doing
That's
great.
The back of his jacket right there. Right here. Hey, man, I want to welcome Michael Day. How you doing, Michael?
Pretty good. I'm hanging in there.
Excellent. And Master Sternumentum.
Sternumentum. It's Latin for sneeze. I'm into allergy season up here in the Northeast U.S., and so I figured it was appropriate.
Good to know. Alexis, good evening. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Happy May the 4th be with everyone today.
That's right. That's
Happy
right.
Star Wars Day.
With all of you. Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad you guys came up with the idea of doing something tonight. And Monday Night America does return, as we've been doing for the last 18 years on Monday night. And we're really excited about continuing. So, it's a Star Wars night, folks. We're going to get to it. Sith Marin, tell me your favorite movie. Let's just get to it.
That's going to be episode 4, A New Hope.
Alexis.
Same. A New Hope. I love it.
Michael.
Same.
Sternumentum.
I'm gonna be bad and say Rogue One.
Yes,
Rogue One is good too.
That was number
Rogue
2
One
for me.
That was number
Rogue
2.
One
That
is
was number
good.
2 for me. That was number 2.
Excellent.
Yeah, Rogue One is a good one.
I want you guys to come up with a few quotes. We're going to go straight to some famous Star Wars quotes. If there is one, what is the number 1 quote in Star Wars? Alexis.
May the Force be with you.
Bingo. What is number 2? Greg.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes. Okay, this one will probably be tough, but I'm going to go with Michael on this
Oh,
one.
don't you dare. I
What is
can't
number
even
3?
think of one.
What is number 3?
I'm sure it's something that Princess Leia said, but I just can't. Oh,
I would have thought it would have been trust me, but it's hello there.
Hello there.
All right. Anyone know what
I would
number
not
4
have
would
gotten
be?
that.
I wouldn't got that.
Is I love you, I know somewhere on there?
Oh.
Is that it?
George Lucas got so upset at Harrison Ford
Oh, I know.
for changing it, because the script was he was
Yep.
supposed to say "I love you too,"
love-
but he said, "Why would we do that to this
Han Solo.
character?
Mm-hmm.
It's Han Solo."
Yep.
And so it took a while for George Lucas to get over it.
And I
So-
love that change.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
What do you think would number 5 be?
It's
I
a
don't
trap.
care what you smell. Get in there.
I like that. I like, no, I am your father.
I am your father.
Okay, let's do 6, and then we'll go on to some other stuff.
This is the way.
Oh, no.
You know what? My wife
that's still
uses
my
my wife
favorite.
uses one on me all the time. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
She does that to me all the time. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
I love
Good
it.
one. That is a
Yes.
good
As
one.
for the Hollywood. Oh, I'm sorry, Master?
No, I said that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Do or do not.
Not.
No
There
try.
is no try.
I had forgotten.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do or do
we've
not,
got
there is no
6 of them
try.
in. We're going to go on and name me your best Star Wars moment. I'm not going by the list. Sit. Your best Star Wars moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, I'll go ahead. Since
Okay. This is going to tie into, I was waiting for you to say, why do you like episode 4, Raj? But what really, this part to me personally is what my father was all about. We came into the drive-in movie late. I didn't get to see the beginning of the movie. I was totally upset. My brother was asleep, but my dad said, "Oh, they're going to show it again. Let's go to the snack shack. We'll grab some stuff, and we'll watch the beginning of the movie." Because I came in at Tatooine with the Jawas. That's when I saw it. So to see the beginning of that movie with my dad, my mind was completely blown.
I love that.
Completely blown. So, and my dad I remember looking at my dad because I got to sit in the front seat because my mom and my brother fell asleep in the back seat, and he just kept staring at me, just father-son relationship, father-son relationship. And I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe the beginning of that movie when they came in through that door. And that would be an experience for Disneyland to do that part of the some kind of a part of a ride like that for kids and their parents. Cause I can tell you that was just one of the things that I'm sure made a lot of directors that were thinking about it at the time say, wow, okay, this isn't a B movie. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. I'm sure Ridley Scott said that when he saw the movie. So there you go.
Peter, I did not know that. Thank you. Michael.
Well, mine is very similar. I mean, the thing that got me at the beginning, I mean, I saw it day 2 when it was up, and I saw all the bad reviews it had gotten, and I went, I don't care. Oh, yeah. Originally. Oh, yes. It was horrible. And my whole feeling is I had seen my first space movie in the same theater that they were showing Star Wars in, which was 2001: A Space Odyssey. And so I went, you know what? I love that movie. It opened my eyes to space travel and the possibilities. And so I went, saw it, and the first scene, with the scrolling, blah, blah, blah. But when that ship came over and it kept coming, that was my favorite moment. I mean, the immense scale of that ship that I said, oh, it's finished now. Oh, it's not finished. It just
the music from John Williams too, Michael.
Oh,
I mean,
it was the whole experience. But oh yeah, Roger, it got such a low rating, and those critics, after 2 months of it still being out in the theater, they all changed their reviews because everybody loved it and it was making buco bucks, and they all changed their reviews. And none of them will ever admit that I've heard them on air, and I went, I heard you the first time.
There's a real good documentary. I was just telling Roger about this right now, and maybe a couple of you have seen it. The Alien Legacy, 1999, where Dan Bannon talks about how he should have made his movie first, and he couldn't get it released first because George Lucas had finished American Graffiti. So they gave him first shots because Dave Bannon had written Black Star, and they thought Dark Star. And that was a big B-rated movie, and that's where they were afraid of with George Lucas and this movie. But I mean, I can still remember the lines that went around the theater for that first 3 months.
Yep.
And no one had ever seen that before.
Nope.
In Southern California. No one.
Anywhere. Not like that. Because I mean, it just got totally panned by the critics. The fans are what pulled it through.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they didn't care. I mean, they heard their friends talk about it and they went. It was great. So I mean, I felt I felt kind of cool that I'd seen it, and after it gone out of the theater, everybody was hearing how good it was. Back then they didn't have what they do nowadays. So it took them a while to see it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it was like it was very, very different.
Master Sternumento.
Well, I had a much different experience. So I did not get to see it on first release. I didn't actually get to see it until the winter. So, of course, being 10 years old, all my friends were talking about this film. And then the toys came out, and the toys
Yeah.
were a huge hit, and they
Oh, yeah.
looked cool.
Yeah.
And there was more on television about it, and they were showing clips from it, and the actors were making appearances and stuff. So at the book fair, I bought the novelization, and it is the first adult novel I have ever read. I read that book through twice between the summer and the re-release in the winter, and I finally got my dad to take me to see the movie that following winter. But reading that book, looking up words I didn't know, in a paper dictionary, was had a little gatefold in the middle with like pictures from it. And of course, I'd already gotten a few of the action figures at that point. I think that was probably, it started me reading. And I mean, not just like reading like kids' books either. It started me going out and reading. I had originally read the abridged version of Jules Verne and that Journey to the Center of the Earth. And then I got the big one from the library. And I devoured that. And then Alan Dean Foster published Splinter of the Mind's Eye, and I devoured that. And so it introduced me to more than just what was on TV.
Great. Alexis, what is your Star Wars moment?
Well, I mean, growing up, we've always loved Star Wars. Me, my brother, my dad. I mean, we've always been huge fans of Star Wars. But I think the coolest experience was here in Florida at Hollywood Studios. Have you guys been to Star Wars Land yet?
No.
You
We've been to the
are
one in
like,
Disneyland in
Not-
California.
that one too. I've been there, but this one, oh my, it's just like riding Rise of the Resistance. It's like you are fully immersed in Star Wars. Like it's like you are in the world of Star Wars, and it's just it's the most incredible feeling. I love it. I go all the time just because I love just being immersed, in the world. I feel like that's as close, to like being on like a set that, just being in a Star Wars world. Oh, I love it.
I
It's
missed
just an
out
amazing
on
feeling.
Star Wars World. It was under construction when we were going. But one of my personal moments, other than the movies, had to have been in the original Star Tours. The first time you
Yep.
make the jump to light speed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was beyond the Cheshire Grin. But
you need to go on Rise of the Resistance. Have you been on that
I'm
ride
looking
yet?
forward to doing that.
That's an amazing ride.
You,
Yeah, I haven't been. I'm
it-
hoping to go in the next
I-
few months.
it's like it's not even like a ride. It's literally an experience. Like that's
Some
how
of the
you have to describe
employees,
it.
some of the employees got in trouble at Disneyland for making it such a serious conceptual scene where they were telling people at the beginning that were part of the resistance. When you go into this one part, they'd say, "We need the secret plans," and you know what? We're going to put you in this little area, which we didn't believe. We just walked through it, and next thing you know, they're throwing you in that prison. They're throwing you in the Death Star
Yeah.
prison, and they're saying, "We'll get back to you later, but you better
Yeah.
figure out what that secret." And I'm looking at my son, going, "What is the secret? What is the?" And some of the people were taking offense to that. The people that really weren't into Star Wars were like, "Boy, these guys are rude." Or these girls. It was guys and girls that were
They're-
taking their job very
They're
seriously.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
I mean,
supposed
all
to.
for the whole ride, and the ride's 20 minutes.
Yep.
It's not, a 5-minute
yeah.
ride. It's a
Ugh,
serious ride,
It's amazing.
So, yes.
I know. They're like being mean to you. You're like, yes, I'm on.
I am
Like,
definitely hoping to.
You have to
on.
go.
I have to tell you, I've seen all the movies. there's a personal moment that I have because of my daughter, even though I'm accused of revisionist history. But in the second movie, Attack of the Clones, when Yoda shows up and he starts to do everything he does to save Luke and Obi-Wan, my youngest jumped out of her chair and she was cheering in the theater. She was 5 years old. And it was at that moment when I said, oh my God, this is her Star Wars.
Oh.
I will never, ever, ever forget that moment. For me, I was watching her Star Wars with her, which was exciting. On a personal note, when the Rebel fleet arrives in Rogue One, I'm like, yeah, baby, that is one of my best moments anywhere. When the Rebel fleet arrives at Scarab, I turned to the very same daughter and I said, someone's about to get whooped. And we know what happened in Rogue One. But anyway, so I monopolized. Where else do you guys want to go? What do you want to do before I get to quotes and trivia questions?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Alexis, you spoke first.
I wish you've watched them all. I'm like, I can't say anything, get rid of it. But yeah, it's just, I just ended watching it before I jumped on here and I was crying. It's so good.
Okay, Marsha, get in here. Hi, Star Wars was the first movie I ever saw.
Marsha Middleton.
My older brother had already seen it and told me that I had to see it and sit in the first rows. Wow, 70 millimeter theater. You know, guys, I was lucky. My older sister, my evil older sister Rose, was going to go out on a date. I had to chaperone her. And the guy took us to a drive-in to see this movie that had just opened. I saw it opening day. And
That's awesome.
I didn't know where I was going. And I came home and I was drawing the X-Wing fighter at 8 years old. I remember that. And my evil sister did say, there will be a continuation. And I'm 8-year-old in me says, what does that mean? A part 2?
Then you see the previews.
Wow. A few years down the road when we found out there were going to be other movies. But I did see it opening day. I lucked out. So, Michael, I never heard any reviews.
Yeah.
Wow.
I fell in love with that movie.
The reviews were just terrible for it.
Awful.
They're just terrible. And
yeah, I think that's why my dad didn't take me. And even
they were. You know what? There was a big. I mean, if you see that documentary, it'll put everything together for you between Alien and Star Wars. And I think the concept for 20th Century Fox at the time was more people will see this movie than they can Alien, because Alien, they had already seen that part where it comes out of the guy's stomach. We're going to have a whole different rating. It's going to be an R. I think it was R rated when it was
R. Yeah, it was R.
I wasn't allowed to go see it. Some of my friends were allowed to go see it. I know it was the big movie to go see. Never got to go see it until later on. And then that movie captured me too. And I saw the documentary with all those writers. At the time, they had Spielberg, you had Lucas, you had Ridley Scott. All these guys were writing their stories while they were in grade school. You had Spielberg writing Duel, sitting at his desk. You had George Lucas that had this concept when he was in school, but he was told by some teacher at USC or wherever he was at, that's a waste of your time. That's just a waste of your time. Stop fantasizing. Do the real type of movies. And thank God he did it, because I'll tell you what, I mean, at that time with no social media, it forced children like Mike and Master Sternotarum were saying, hey, they had to go use their mind. I took my TIE fighter, my little TIE fighter with me everywhere outside. I had my own adventures. My own adventures. You know, and many of my friends would go with their little equipment too. It just amazing. Just amazing. You know. I guess it was worth $4 billion, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you guys don't have it, I want to get to some trivia. This is basic youngling level. So just blurt it out. What is Baby Yoda's name? The real name in The Mandalorian.
Grogu.
Got it.
Grogu.
Youngling level. Who built C-3PO?
Anakin.
Anakin.
Okay. Also youngling level. What is the name of Han Solo's iconic ship?
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
What planet is Luke Skywalker from?
Tatooine.
These are lame.
Where are you getting these from?
Lame.
Who says the line, do or do not? There is no try.
Yoda.
Yoda.
Okay, let's go to an intermediate level. Okay. What is the color of Mace Windu's lightsaber?
Mm.
That's my lightsaber.
Oh, is it red?
Oh,
Oh, is it
Yeah,
purple? You're right.
We're
Yes.
losing
I'm
people
shocked.
now.
Yes.
okay. Oh, someone just came in. Or did we lose them? Oh, what happened?
Yeah, they all just disappeared off the thing. So
Okay, there you are.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
I-
it froze
when-
up on me and then crashed.
Sorry.
Oh,
when
okay.
someone
No, no,
when
no.
someone leaves, I can't hear anymore, so I have to leave and come back. So now I can hear you.
I,
It's
Sorry
like
about
it's
that.
like in the mall.
yeah.
Someone leaves and I'm like, I can't hear. Okay.
Okay, this is Padawan level. What does AT-AT stand for?
All-terrain
All-terrain.
armored transport.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Who was Anakin Skywalker's Padawan in the movies?
Padawan.
In the movies, there was only
In the
one movie
movies.
where he had a Padawan. It was Ahsoka Tano.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a tough one.
cartoon.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a
but
tough
it's a
one.
cartoon.
It was
Yeah.
the prequel
Yes,
to
but
the
it
Clone
was
Wars
a movie.
cartoon.
Yeah,
It
true.
debuted in 2008.
Yeah.
Okay. What unit of measure does Han Solo use when bragging about the Kessel Run?
A
It'll
parsec.
do it- It'll
Parsec.
parsec. It'll do it.
Which is a trivia in itself, a unit of distance, not time. What planet is Chewbacca from?
Kashyyyk. I'm embarrassed
yeah,
that I knew
Kashyyyk.
I know he's a Wookiee.
I know he's a
Okay,
Wookiee. Yeah.
We'll save the hard levels for a little bit later.
Hard levels.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some. Guys, let's get a little metaphysical. What is your favorite music or moment in Star Wars? Oh, I didn't see this one. Trey. Damn, I hadn't seen Greg, the Charles Manson.
Not Charles Manson.
Darth Quinlan. Oh, wait a minute. From Ahsoka. What was his name?
From
Balin
Ahsoka?
Skull.
Yeah.
Balin.
I'm going
actually,
for a young Balin look. I was
Yeah,
go-
Balin.
going to try to dig out my Jedi tunic, but I don't remember where I stowed it.
I was going to wear my Mandalorian jacket, but then Peter and I were going to pull the.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do
But it
the.
doesn't work with the headset.
I guess it doesn't. Huh? It doesn't. You know, we're gonna do something like that.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have the sweatshirt that's got the printing on the hood?
Oh no.
My
Oh,
daughter.
I've seen those. Look fun.
Yeah, she has an Ahsoka Tano one, by the way, which is cool.
Ooh, cool.
But it is a hoodie. But anyway, guys, we're actually moving on. I don't want to monopolize. Michael, Sid, Master, Alexis, come on. What do you want to talk about? This is Star Wars. May the 49th
The fourth.
anniversary.
So one of
I-
the things Oh, go ahead, Alexis. I was just
Oh
trying
no,
to.
you're good.
Yes.
I wish you guys watched Mall so we could. I want to talk about it so bad. I have to wait till Wednesday. I know.
Yeah, you do.
I know. It's so good. I know.
Yeah, I'm
I want to
sorry.
talk to someone about it.
We'll
I-
talk after the show.
Okay.
Alexis.
And I will drop.
I will as well. So,
It's so
Master
good.
Greg, go ahead.
So, one of the things Star Wars is known about is merchandising. Like everything from toys to like the most ridiculous thing I've seen recently is like shower heads that look like Darth Vader's face. So, what is all right? Let's go round and what is your favorite merchandise? What
Oh,
thing did you
gosh.
absolutely have to have either as a kid and then as an adult? And then what is the most ridiculous thing that you have seen for Star Wars merchandise? So let's go around
Well-
to start counterclockwise or clockwise to Alexis.
My room is all Grogu. I love Grogu. So if you saw my room, it's all Grogu. I love him. He's just, I have so much Grogu stuff. I'm trying to think about something. I mean, I own so much stuff, coffee mugs and, I'm trying to think of something like ridiculous I saw. Go back around and then I'll think
Okay.
about something. Yeah, something crazy
Team
that I've seen.
merchandise as a kid, as an adult, and most ridiculous you've seen.
Okay, I was fortunate. My uncle asked me what I wanted for Christmas. Well, I want the Death Star playset. That thing was $59.19. Was minimum wage was like $2. That was a
Yep.
lot. That was a lot. And my uncle delivered, and he never asked me again what I wanted for Christmas. Smart. So I had that, and I also had the Millennium Falcon, and I enjoyed everything that you could do with it.
Yeah.
As an adult, I thought the Star Wars plushies, I just didn't have time for it. Although, from The Last Jedi, that little bird or whatever, I have it, and I'll bring it
It's
out
so
right now.
cute.
It is. So those are mine. I'm gonna bring. Well, right.
That's
now,
very cute. I already know what you're talking about.
right. I have a Lego set just right here, just right above me. And Darth Vader, the helmets. I have Darth, the Mandalorian, and the Death Watch helmet. They're just right up there. Maybe I'll bring them down.
Nice.
But it's my daughter that did that. Wasn't me. So I'm gonna get that little plushie. Go ahead.
So Marin.
I would probably say, well, my son is a big collector like Roger. He's got everything in the world that's Star Wars. He's into the Mandalorian and into Boba Fett. Those are his things. But I mean, the things that he has in his room, like some bonehead or something from an ancient creature of some type, to all the guns and rifles that Boba Fett had. Mine, when I was small, at 7 years old, just coming hot off the press from watching the movie.
It's so cute.
October, I had to dress up like Darth Vader. So they had these little character things you could buy at the store that were like Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, CP3O with a mask, and the outfit. And the hardest one to find was the Darth Vader. And I made my mom go to about 6 or 7 different stores to finally find it at Gemco. Wow. And so I was Darth Vader for that Halloween, and my brother was a Stormtrooper. And they even went as far as to get the older type of lightsabers for me to have and my brother to have one of those little guns. But yeah, like, I mean, they some of this stuff the relics go way, way back, you know. But yeah, those were the hot things going back then. But Kenner had the market on everything. You know, they had the market on everything. Even Monopoly. You could buy a Monopoly set that was Star Wars at the time.
I
So,
Mhm.
have that
yeah.
somewhere.
I think I have that. I was like, I think I have that too.
Yeah.
How about you, Michael?
Well,
Uh,
I was too old for the toys, really. So I mean, the only thing that I have of Star Wars memorabilia, if you want to call it that, are DVDs. So that's it.
DVDs.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't have any toys, Michael?
Nothing.
Not one.
Nothing from Star Wars, no. Mm-mm.
You
All
should
right.
That's
have one.
sad.
He has to
Yeah.
have something. I'm,
So we got to mail him something now.
yeah.
Somebody already
Michael?
did. He should have one.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't count that. I just
Oh,
got
okay.
that. I just
I
got
don't
that
count
recently. I don't count
I
that.
got him a little. His favorite droid is Chopper, so I got him a little
Yeah.
Chopper.
I got a
Oh,
little
cute.
chopper.
The homicidal droid, Hot Chopper?
Yeah, from
Wow.
the one of my favorite
Rebels.
cartoons, Rebels. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Very cool. Great.
that's cute.
So mine, of course, is Lego. In 1999, when Lego got the Star Wars license, my life changed. My wallet became empty.
My wallet.
Mm.
So I've slowed down on that. Model kits too. I mean, since MPC got the license, I must have built like a dozen of those X-Wings and played with them to death when I was a kid. So for me, the
So
construction
much
toys
stuff.
were, in addition to what I had from the Kenner line. I mean, I had almost every figure until they stopped like being widely available towards the end of the Return of the Jedi lines, and
Yeah.
so that was crazy. But as an adult, like the humongous Lego sets are absolutely one of my weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son has them. He has those things. I wish I had all the
My
stuff that
brother
I had
has
when I
all
was
of them.
younger.
I have
I had
some
a-
of it.
I had a lunch pail that was worth something of value. I had a Star Wars lunch pail that I've seen before at some of the auctions, and just I don't know where it's at now, but yeah, and I had all the action figures.
I actually have most of the pieces of the Death Star in various states of brokenness. I gave my cardboard inserts were still in really good condition, so I gave them to a friend of mine who was like recollecting a whole bunch of vintage stuff, and
Wow.
he had a good chunk of he had a lot of the Death Star, but he didn't have the cardboard pieces. And I'm like, here, take these. They're not doing me any good in a box wrapped in a plastic bag.
I think there was a Boba Fett figure that sold for over $1 million.
Oh my god, that's crazy! Yeah,
At
if you can get one of the
Sotheby's,
ones that's
about 3 months ago. Yeah,
if you can get one of the, because they only had a few out in the market.
I think it's 8. They had 8 that were totally left. That are those ones they're talking about that shoot the rockets from his
Yep.
back.
Wow.
Because it was a choking issue with children.
They
so they stopped
recalled it
making
and
it.
they re-released
That's
it with
it right
acuity
there.
plates.
That
Yeah.
is so cool.
And that one is probably it should be like 1.3 million. I think I saw it in
Oh my
Southport.
gosh.
You
Yeah,
know?
no, it's nuts. But some of the, I mean, even
And they have
some
the
of
one that's a famous one called the Ugly Princess Leia. So
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, man, Leia.
where Carrie Fisher got upset when she saw her figure and pulled it off the market. So they produced only like 100 of them.
Which one is? I want to see what that looks like.
Actually, this is the one that he mentioned, the Holy Grail.
It went for
1.34 million.
1.34 million. Wow.
Isn't that crazy? There it is right there. 1.34 million.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I also
Lot of
have a
money.
list of toys and stuff.
I'm sure that's in my dad's backyard, all chewed up by one of the dogs from 50 years ago. So,
There you go.
This was just given to me by my clients this year. It's
Oh,
a
that's cool.
light stand. That's what it is. It's the Millennium Falcon. It's really cool. So I have it on my desk. I don't have it on all the time, but it is neat.
That's cool.
So even some of the
Well,
Lego
very-
minis are crazy what they go for.
Well, yeah.
Like some of the rarer figures, but notably, there was like one of the earliest big Lego sets was for Cloud City, and all those figures were unique to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, except maybe the Stormtrooper and Vader. So like that Boba Fett's like the only one that has certain printing on it, and the Leia and the Luke were the unique to that set, and it's like thousands of dollars for a Lego minifigure. It's crazy.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
had that.
That's
in-
cool.
But here's the funny thing. I purchased it at a secondhand store. Someone had let it go, and it was missing like this part right here. So you were actually able to put 2 action figures in there. We used it as a spaceship with a massive cannon.
Wow.
But this thing
So-
sold
That's
for
pretty cool.
$500,000.
That's
So
Han
here's
Solo's
the
gun,
trick.
right?
Yep.
Han Solo's blaster.
That's the one he
Here's the
used
bit of-
on. That's the one he used on Greedo.
Yes.
And
First.
I have the T-shirt. Han shot first.
Yeah, there
So
was a
here's
big
the
debate
bit of-
over that. I remember that.
Here's a bit of trivia for
As a
people.
matter of fact, I wrote an open letter to Disney when they purchased Fox because of the licensing. They would control it about 2022, 2023. And when I wrote it to them in 2018, I said, "You guys are going to own it. You're going to have editorial control. Please restore the original scene. Leave everything else. Just restore." And they have.
No.
So I don't know if it mentions it in that article because I don't have my glasses on. So who knows what that gun, what real gun was that built around?
Oh. Because they say there was 3 of them, but it does not say what it was originally built on. Yes.
So the base of that, it's built up around a German Mauser pistol.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And the prop people chose it because it's kind of futuristic and like old looking at the same time. And these
Wow.
pistols were in use at the turn of the century, not 2000,
Oh.
1900. So they're really old guns produced in Germany for a very long time.
Do you know how George Lucas got the noise for the weapons, like for the stormtroopers used in Han Solo's gun and all that? He went out
I don't know
to
if George got it or if
he
his
went
town-
out into a telephone pole
Yep.
with those wires that are tied down, and he got a geologist hammer and just
Guy
started
wires.
hitting the wire, and that's how he made that noise.
Yep.
Wow.
Just incredible. Well, I think he only had it was a certain amount of, I think $400,000 was a lot of money back then for the movie, where he had people passing out over in weren't they out in the desert
Tunisia.
out there, Roger?
Yeah, for movies 1 and 3.
They were out there in like 120 degrees
406.
temperature, passing out, and they build those little things. I think there's a thing on YouTube where you can actually see where there's still some of the remnants of it are still out
They do
there.
have it still out there.
Yeah.
The Star Wars, they
As a
left it.
matter of fact,
People go
they
visit
left it.
and tour it.
and people have started to restore them.
In,
That's
in fact, I
awesome.
think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where Manson had his supposedly his camp out, is on the same property as where they filmed the Star Wars Tatooine area.
Well, as a matter of fact, Death Valley was used for certain scenes
Mm-hmm.
where R2D2 is going into the canyon.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought all of that was filmed in Tunisia.
No.
No,
The desert.
Right
open
here.
desert
Right here in
was-
California.
Yeah.
As a matter of
Death Valley
fact,
was used for
there's a
Baker's
website on
Canyon.
Facebook that people will go to all these different places, show the original shot, and then show themselves in it.
Yeah.
And there's one of Death Valley. I don't know how they aligned that one. Wow. cool.
Yep.
I myself would love to go out to Tunisia. And
Me too.
Now, you know the hotel, which is a large residence, that's still in service. You guys knew it was a hotel, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, okay, great. Wow.
So the ruins was actually a primitive home in Tunisia. They actually would dig into the dirt because it'd be cool, it'd be temperate underground. They cut out the stone and everything. So that was actually a real place that they dressed up for the Lars homestead. And after the prequels, the people that owned it turned it into like a bed and breakfast type place.
That's cool.
Wow.
And forever have done well because of such.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
That's cool.
Wow.
Well,
Although the
I
garage
have-
was a soundstage.
right.
So only the stone dome that they walked down into and the
Yeah.
big round open area where all the rooms were off of, notably the kitchen and dining area, were in that location there. But the garage itself, where C-3PO goes in the oil bath and stuff, and R2 shows the hologram of Leia for the first time, that was soundstage.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's continue with some quotes. The 7th big all time from episode 6. Which is it?
Episode 6.
That's the best way. I'm going to give you hints on that.
No.
Ooh.
That was good.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I said that one in the first one. Yeah, it's a trap. Yep.
The 8th best quote is from Rogue One.
Ooh, Rogue One.
I find that highly unlikely.
Fair enough. I'm one with the Force.
Oh,
And the
yes.
Force is one with
okay.
me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
Number
one with the
9
Force and Force is with me.
The Force one with me.
is also from Rogue One. Rebellions are built on hope. My God. Okay. The 10th
And
one
from K2?
is
Come
from
on.
episode 4.
What?
Episode
Episode
4.
Okay. Episode 4.
The 10th all time. Darth Vader says it. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh,
Disturbing.
there you go.
And then the same movie. What is
See,
the
my
next one?
favorites never make the top list.
I would say the same thing.
These
Yeah.
aren't the droids you're looking for.
You are looking
Oh,
for.
yeah.
I thought that would have been above the one for Rebellions are built on hope.
I agree.
The 12th one is also from the same movie.
Would someone get this walking carpet?
Away
that?
from me.
That's it.
Would somebody
That's
get this
a good
walking
one.
carpet out of the way?
Actually, as for the Hollywood Reporter, it's help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're my only
Oh.
hope.
And the 13th one, I don't get. Empire Strikes Back.
What is
Wars
it?
not make one great. Yeah, I don't think that's good.
Hmm.
Okay. Episode
Now, who
3,
put together?
Hollywood Reporter.
Hmm.
The 14th.
That makes
all-time-
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I find that highly unlikely.
Yeah, some of these are not good. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Higher ground.
Okay, now the 15th all time is from The Empire Strikes Back. Han Solo.
Han Solo.
You're gonna die here, you know. Remember that? Is that
Did I
it?
already say
Tell
it
me the
before?
odds.
He goes, I was raised here in Tatooine, and he goes, you're gonna die here, you know.
You're gonna die here.
That's very convenient. He goes, that's very convenient.
I thought that was Return of the Jedi, though.
That is Return of the Jedi. Sorry.
in the 5th movie, it was Never Tell Me the Odds. The 16th, I think you guys mentioned this one at the very beginning of The Empire Strikes Back, spoken by Princess Leia.
Why, you stuck up, scruffy looking nerf herder.
No, yeah.
If I may,
Who's scruffy looking?
Who's scruffy looking?
Who's scruffy looking?
everything else was good.
See, and I'll bet you Lucas wanted him to say Nerf herder, and he said no. He said, "Who's scruffy looking?" Because he was scruffy looking.
He was
The
scruffy
phrase
looking.
is, why you stuck up, half-witted,
Half-witted.
scruffy-looking nerf herder. All right, the 17th one is from Episode 1, spoken by Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin.
Episode 1.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time.
So little Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I would
I
see.
got it wrong. That's the second movie, Attack of the Clones.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I
I
got it
hate
wrong.
sand.
Bingo. I don't like sand. It's
I don't
coarse
like
and rough and
sand.
irritating, and it gets
God,
everywhere.
the worst line of all time. I hate that line.
Yes.
That movie had so many bad sequences.
I know. That was bad though.
But the final battle's awesome.
Which
It
which,
is
which
so
was the worst?
bad.
Which was the worst Star Wars movie out of all of them? The
Oh,
worst.
Great question.
Which was the worst?
Are we talking series or movies?
All of them.
Movies.
All 9 movies. Oh no, 11
Just
movies.
movies.
Even made for TV movies are out.
Well, if they went made for TV movies, everybody knows what everybody would say.
Yeah.
This last one, what was that one that they had with that gal that was supposed to be a Jedi and she couldn't handle beating up those people in the bar at the very beginning of the?
She could
the
handle
series?
beating them.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then we knew we were in trouble, Raj.
Oh, was that The Acolyte?
The Acolyte. Oh
Yeah,
my
that
God.
was a
That's a
show,
TV
though.
show.
I would have
With-
said Caravan of Courage.
Well, with that, everybody's TV sets changed channel. That was it. I was done.
The Acolyte
I'm sure.
is
I'm
the
sure
worst.
George Lucas goes, "What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?"
The Acolyte is the worst Star Wars like series out of anything. It's so
and you would have
bad.
thought they would have got the message
It's-
after that.
So bad. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'd say it's
Yeah.
a toss up between it. For me, it's a toss up. If you exclude Caravan of Courage, it's a toss up between Episode 2 and Episode 8.
Ooh,
Mm.
For me, it's Episode 8.
Yeah, episode 8 was pretty bad too.
I noticed. I was working at school at the time, and episode 2 was the one nobody liked as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They basically told me not to go see it.
I
The only good character in the Jar Jar Binks movie.
It's Darth
Maul.
Maul.
That's Episode 1.
That's episode
It's
That
episode
was
one.
awesome. Jar Jar Binks movie.
By
I
the
forgot
way,
about that.
Lethal. There
Hey,
is
Lethal.
There
show
is a
right
Darth
now.
Maul.
There's a Darth Maul series. Watch it. Episode
Right
10
now.
now. They're all out. It's incredible. Oh, it's
Okay.
so good.
They do the
Greg thinks it's a
cartoons well.
toss-up between 2 and 8.
Filoni gets it.
Yeah.
2.
I think it's 8.
I think it's 2.
I think
I think it's 2.
Ooh.
2.
Alexis?
Two.
I don't like Acolyte. But
Well,
we're
we're only
talking
talking about the
movies.
movies.
Okay,
Okay,
I was
how
like,
about
because
movies?
Acolyte.
Wow. Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
gonna
Let's
go.
ask
I'm
you.
gonna go. I'm gonna go 8.
Okay. Fair. I like it. Come on, guys. Throw some other questions out there.
2. I mean, 2 is bad, but I just don't. I don't like how Luke was portrayed in the end. That's what made me upset.
Oh, wait. In Episode 2?
In 8,
2?
Episode 8, it just was.
Oh,
I just don't
Episode
like
8, yes.
in the last 3 movies. I just don't like how Luke was portrayed. I think like Luke is just a badass character, and how he was portrayed in the last one. It makes me very upset. So that's why I just think
Like he had given up. Like he just given up.
Yes.
And
yeah,
He
and but
was-
that's not Luke. Like the one part that made me so mad is when Rey hands him the lightsaber and he takes it and just flings it. I was like, who is that? It's not Luke, you know? So I don't know. I just It kind of made me
I'm
upset,
sure knowing Mark Hamill,
you know.
I'm sure there was a lot of
Oh,
arguments there in the
Mark
script.
Hamill, yes, Mark Hamill did not like it. Like
He,
I've read and seen he hated filming the last ones. He said this yeah.
yeah,
And you can
Yeah,
he
tell
said
initially couldn't find
I've
you
it.
heard him say that before.
yes, and
He
you can
gives
tell by his
accolades to
acting.
J.J. Abrams, I guess,
Yep.
because now he's the one in charge. But he goes, however, there are other things conceptually that need to be focused on a little bit with a little more importance. And this is
Yeah.
why I just saw today when I was looking at some of the stuff on YouTube, I saw this interview with George Lucas where he talks about it and they ask him, what do you think? How do you think they handled the situation? And he sits there and doesn't say anything for 10 seconds and goes, they could have handled it better. But that 10 seconds that you see him is him saying, he should have kept it. He should have kept
Yeah.
it. You know,
Yeah.
I
he
just
was him flying for the second episode 5 to
Yeah.
London really angered him with the amount of money he had to spend on getting everybody out there to that soundstage. That's where Skywalker Ranch came from. Because he said, I could do this a lot cheaper out here in California and then hire the people from the students that want to come out here and learn, you know, and
Yeah.
then take them on to give them a great job later on. But most of the movies were done at Skywalker Ranch on a song because all these guys were just, he was using the most intelligent and the most intelligent to do all the CAD developments and all that stuff. You know, the new
Yeah.
technology that had just come
Oh,
out.
between ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, Skywalker Sound, LucasArts, the video game company, grew out of there, and they did more than just Star Wars games. They
Yeah.
had some really good game franchises other than just Star Wars. And I understand getting older and not being able to do it as much as you want to do all the time, and but it's a shame that it got.
Well, they did ask him if they wanted. They did ask him if they wanted the episodes to stop at 6, and he said yes. They should have stopped at 6.
Yeah.
I think he said that somewhere recently.
Yes, but Leonard Maltin ambushed him in an interview.
I think I saw that.
Hey, George, what about the 9 movies? Hey, wait. No, you were interviewed in 1980, Rolling Stone magazine.
He had already had them done, supposedly. He had already had them done.
9 stories. And he said, well, it's an age thing. I don't know if I want to be doing movies into my 60s or 70s.
Well, also, they waited too long for a sequel trilogy. It was almost 2 decades before the prequel trilogy came out.
He did, and remember, he stated that it was a technology thing. After, what's the movie where the water moved? The Abyss,
Mm-hmm.
and then Terminator 2. He said, hey, we might finally be getting somewhere where I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So it took a while, Greg, yes.
Yeah.
It was 2 decades plus.
I mean, you can only imagine what Roddenberry would have said about the new Star Trek movies. I mean, that's really what it should have been back then in the 60s. I mean, that first Star Trek movie was just incredible that J.J. Abrams did. I mean, but he had the special effects. He had the ability to do that and really portray who Captain Kirk was, how he grew up, very believable.
Because of Lucas.
The relationship he developed with Spock, that they didn't like each other at first. And I mean, the relationship develops over a long period of time. It's just an amazing, all the technology that's come up has really benefited a lot of kids. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing either, because like I said, when we watched Star Wars, it was us using our imagination for everything that came after that.
Yeah.
Look at Spielberg didn't even have to show the shark one time, and I'm never going to go in the ocean again. I mean, he showed it like once, but then again, you know, he
Yeah.
didn't have to do that. I mean, it was us. We already had the image of this large fish full of teeth, and
Yeah.
that's all. I mean, it was the imagination that built up that whole movie, you know?
George Lucas changed storytelling. There's no doubt
Absolutely.
about it.
Absolutely.
He did it in the original. I'm not going to say he invented the blockbuster. A lot of people say he did. The way we have movie events now, Star Wars, he
Yeah.
did it with the digital transformation in episodes 1 and 2. And he, as Greg said a little while ago, all the little companies he set up,
Yeah.
and he allowed people, as Sid said, get these kids down there to Skywalker Ranch, which actually would be up there.
Yeah, up there.
From where I'm at. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Have any of you guys been to Skywalker Ranch
No.
or seen it
No.
or like?
I'd love to go. I'd love to go see it.
I
I've
had a
seen it
friend
on
who went and
Google
saw
Maps.
it. Yeah. Google Maps, yeah.
Yeah, I've been everywhere on Google Maps.
Google Maps. I love it.
For a while.
Depending on what part of film school you're working at, who would not want to go work on Skywalker Ranch to finish their
Seriously.
thesis? I mean,
Seriously.
you know, I mean,
Yeah, I had high hopes of working at the video game company at one point.
see, there you go. There you go.
Greg, favorite Star Wars game?
Oh God, you know, I'm gonna go with X-Wing.
Okay.
So it was a space flight simulator, and there was never anything like that. And it was on the computer, and it's like playing that. I played that game for hours, and then the TIE Fighter sequel, and then the Alliance sequel, and then recently, Electronic Arts has the Squadrons, and you can hook the Oculus up to the computer, and it's like you're sitting in the cockpit. This is actually a TIE cockpit picture from Squadrons. I just clipped off the branding on top. And I mean, to be able to fly an X-Wing just sitting on the console with a joystick, you know, and then, you know, and that was on a 12-inch monitor, and then like doing it on a 60-inch television or in VR, it's like, oh my God. So yeah, I have to go back to X-Wing when that first came out.
For me, it was the Nintendo 64. It was, I believe, Rebel Strike, the second game, and then what was it? Clone Wars for the GameCube and for the 365.
My brother and I on Nintendo 64 would do pod racing.
Yes, I played that game as well. That was cool.
I
How far did you get,
loved it.
Alexis?
We got far.
Was Shadows of the
My brother
Empire
and I-
64?
Nintendo 64?
Yeah,
I think so.
it was Shadows of the Empire. It was based on like a novel / graphic novel.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think that was a computer game.
That would have been my son's. He loved that game. It was like first person like adventure story.
I know one of those has a battle on the beach at Chewbacca's planet.
Really?
Yeah,
The Clone Wars one does, I think.
yeah, where they're coming off the beach like D-Day, and
Yeah.
Chewbacca and Yoda are group generals defending the beach, stopping the stormtroopers coming onto the beach.
That's
They have some
cool.
kind of weird watercraft or something.
Yep.
And there's another area of the planet where there's locust type creatures that they fight against the Jedi,
I don't think I played that.
because I thought one of the creatures was one in the Colosseum where Anakin has to fight it. Remember?
Hmm.
Something like that. I captured one of those creatures from one of the planets, which is Jungle Planet, some kind of a jungle
Okay.
planet.
Look at the trivia. What were the three creatures? I only know one of them was Rix. And I think that was the cougar-like one. Do you know what the others were called?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good trivia question.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You had to ask. I mean, I
I don't know.
only know that what they are from the Lego video game. Um, what the heck? I can't think of them.
I only remember the one right now. Rix, RIX. That's one. I think that was the one that affected Cougar the Tiger. I don't remember the other two.
I know that the queen had to get a tetanus shot after that cougar or whatever scratched her back, right?
Yeah, Amidala, yeah. No doubt about it. But that was the second movie. None of you liked that movie.
Mm-mm.
No,
No. That's
No.
true.
I didn't
Oh,
get the part of some weird factory that he ended up in and almost getting stamped. And
Do you know that with 8 months to go before the movie was going to debut, they were editing? You guys know the story, right? Where they look down and they see all the manufacturing. That's what George got the idea of, where they would be caught in the droid factory.
okay.
Oh, that's
They
cool.
only filmed that one scene where they look down and they see all the stuff down there.
Yeah.
Even what's her face, Queen Amidala, when they were doing the filming, she goes, "Are you guys screwing with me?" Because remember, it's just green screen and she's just jumping over stuff. And even she thought they were messing with her, but it was the droid factory filming.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
you guys didn't like that movie.
You guys didn't like that movie.
Yeah, you know.
Didn't like it.
Right.
There was some. I mean, that was fun. I loved the arena battle and the when the Jedi came in and then the stand-up Duka. But like the whole romance part of it, I mean, it's like the same reason I got tired of Flash and Arrow and
It wasn't Han Solo and Leia. It just really wasn't. It wasn't
didn't
Han
like-
Solo and Leia.
You didn't like Ray and Kylo Ren?
oh my god, it was so melodramatic.
That was
Tyler-
so
Kylo Ren is not a Sith by any means of the word to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's wearing that black costume. I have no idea. He couldn't hold a flame to Anakin or Maul.
No.
For sure.
No one can hold anything to Anakin and Maul.
Yeah.
Best line
We learned that one last week.
in episode 8 though is take
Like,
off that ridiculous
ridiculous mask. Yep. You're like, thank you, Han Solo. Thank you.
Who would win, Anakin or Darth Maul? Who do you think?
Oh, Anakin.
Yeah, Darth Vader kicks some major ass.
Very specific question.
No, I would think
Darth Maul.
Anakin pre Darth Vader or Darth Maul.
Yeah, that's
Anakin.
why I figured he meant that.
Yeah.
Probably Darth Maul.
Ooh.
Darth Maul's a badass.
But Anakin
I
has
don't know.
the pure force. He's
I know, but after
he's
when Anakin becomes Darth Vader, I mean, I feel like no one can beat Darth Vader. Like he is just like the top. Darth Vader's
He
just
was
like the
always
top
on the
notch.
edge.
He's Darth Maul though he's so good. I love Darth Maul's such a badass.
you get to really see who Darth Vader was at the end of Rogue One. Isn't that true? You get to really
Yeah.
see who Darth
Vader
Vader
is-
was.
Yes.
Okay. What did that scene mean to you, Alexis, when Darth Vader shows up in Rogue One?
Oh my god. It was amazing. It was just he's such a badass.
Right.
Oh,
Well, the first time
God,
they
it was
showed
so
him, I
good.
thought it was tragic because they showed him the backed up.
I was horrified.
It's like you get an appreciation for exactly how tragic that character really is.
I know, but
Um,
it shows that he's such a fighter.
Yeah, but
You
then
know?
he had two great moments. One when he's going through the cruiser trying to get the plans, but before that was his interaction with Krennic. And I mean, I just thought
Yeah.
the dialogue there was perfect.
Be careful not to choke
on your image.
Mhm.
And it's it's too bad there was market saturation with the films at that point,
Yeah.
because Rogue One was a gem, Solo was a gem, and
Solo was
it was
good.
everything was coming out, and it was around the sequels, which were getting such bad attention because they themselves had their own problems.
Yep.
And it's like everybody was just trashing. And it's like Rogue One was brilliant. And I actually thought Ron Howard did an amazing job with that film.
Yeah, Solo was good.
Mhm.
And it's probably, it's not as good as Rogue One, but it's got to be the most underrated of the Star Wars films. Because it captures the feeling of Star Wars. It captures a young Han Solo. The actor was okay. But critically, Danny Glover's Lando, he was channeling Billy D without Billy D being dead. It was amazing watching that young man perform.
Yes, and you know what? We have gone over, and one of our other channels is live.
Oh no!
Guys, I was going to finish at 7, but okay. This is going to be interesting how this.
Remember, we tried it out and they both work. So
but
we tried, but we're not telling her that. So
do you have to jump into the other Zoom?
No. No, but it does create problems. So we are going to have to end this one.
Oh my God!
I haven't told Sid, that we were going to be done by 7, but it's not going to end. Look, guys, I want to thank everyone for this. This was a wonderful open conversation. And I know we can do this again. We will be reviewing The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'm there. Yes.
And I thank you.
How long after release?
I think we're doing like a week, right?
I think it's going to be within a week.
Within a week.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. I see it twice by then.
Oh, I will.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen it Thursday night.
You gotta see it.
I will make an effort to see it and participate.
It's gonna be so good. Oh, I can't wait.
My job is nuts right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine is not. All right. Master Greg,
Darth Maul
thank you.
Wednesday.
Yes. Alexis, thank you.
You're
Michael,
welcome.
thank you. And Sid Marin, thank you. Folks, this was great. You guys know I'll explain the future why I chose Palpatine. Everyone here knows, but the audience, it has to do with Sprint and T-Mobile. Okay, very quickly. With Sprint, you were able to change the names. So to screw with people, I put Palpatine. Well, it stayed. When T-Mobile took over, it shows as Palpatine. So if you do not have me in it shows as Palpatine.
It's awesome.
I lucked out because I can't change it now. So, I'm Palpatine.
I love it.
This was fun. I'm sorry we ran out of time, but we will do this again. And for Battlestar Galactica fans, Battlestar Galactica is on Paramount Plus this month. Ooh.
Original or new?
I believe new and original.
There you go.
Yeah. So I think
my wife is just asking. Taking out the discs.
Yeah.
Who's carrying Battlestar Galactica?
All right, guys. We will speak again. For now, thank you. And for everyone else, may the 4th
be with you.